What is going on, guys, and welcome your face back to another video. So of course we are stuck in that Halloween vibes, but hold on a second.
I am stuck in a goddamn cave. This is just great.
So of course this video was sponsored by Voice Mod, and it is one of the best voice mods out there, of course, allowing you to change your voice especially for Halloween and prank your friends. But also there are a bunch of different options, as you guys can see on screen, and you can go ahead and even create your own voice. Not just that, you can enjoy the voice modifier in online games like Fortnite, CSGO, PUBG, and so much more. It is a ton of fun. Go ahead and try it out. The link is in the description below. Alright, so diving into the video today, I wanted to talk about something that I have seen quite a few times, more than I thought I would have seen. And one thing I've heard, and I'm pretty sure by now most of you guys have seen as well, is that the game is now, and I quote, dead. So I wanted to touch upon this subject, as I feel we are all super lost in defining what makes a game dead. Right now, to me, a game that is dead is a game that you like 100% or highly unlikely will go back to. Now, I feel since the Black Cat DLC, there is a lot of demand and pressure, I guess you could say, on Insomniac Games to simply add more content in the game, and I feel this is what is making people say that the game is dead or dried out, as it is simply lacking in content. Now, I want you guys to leave your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Now, in case you have forgot, we do of course have the Avengers game coming maybe in the next year or two. I mean, we're literally just in the dark at this stage. For all we know, this game could have been cancelled a long ass time ago. We probably would have been told, but you get what I mean. We really have zero information about that, okay? But in terms of Spider-Man having competition this year, of course we can't compare it to other games such as Red Dead 2, etc, as they simply ain't superhero games nor exclusives. Now, I feel that if the Avengers game takes what they see people moaning about in Spider-Man and implement that into their game, it could be massive. And I think to some extent Insomniac can never listen to the community on certain things like the DLC stuff, but that is just an old rant that I really don't want to go back to. Me personally, I do feel there is a little lack of content in terms of like base fights, random side events. They do, I guess, get pretty, repetitive after a while. And whereas an exclusive, if it was also a little bit more, of course, not so much locked down in terms of being, for example, on the PC or just a multi-platform game, I'm sure we would have seen some very interesting things, cough cough mods. But hey, it's just how it is, and I think in terms of like the game itself, it really is a good game. Now, to sum up, is Spider-Man PS4 dying or dead? And the answer is no, it is just simply lacking in content. If I was designing this game personally, for example, I would have added like some type of combat option or levels where there's multiple types of enemies in the same place, of course, but with different weapons, strength, etc, so really putting you to the challenge. But hey, I'm not trying to be the guy who's jumping on that bandwagon or being whiny about this stuff, alright, because end of the day, a game is purely made for like a certain amount of time. You can't expect a game to always be adding new things forever and forever. It just won't be that situation. But what we were given, of course, after how long, was a masterpiece, whichever way you look at it. And I'm just excited for the new DLCs, and then after that, we will then define, is the game kind of like dried out? So leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for more awesome content if you haven't already. If you missed the previous video, the link is in the description below. It is about the first Raimi suit in-game leak that was, of course, on the mythical lands of Reddit. So go ahead and check that video out. But I will see you in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.